over there is mainland Russia, and my aim now is to get to Pogeby, and the road ends 20 kilometers south of Pogeby, so I have to actually walk the last 20 kilometers along this coastline to Pogeby, and it's pretty tough going because I'm dragging my bike through the snow. There's no road here, and every now and then I hear this crack, and I can hear it over there, and then a couple of meters over there, and then it goes around me, and directly below me is the sea. I'm actually on the sea at the moment. These are the dogs that were really spooked out by me. They're from the gas pipeline camp. It's the end of the line for the gas pipeline before it goes under the strait and across to the mainland. It goes down to Vladivostok and then China and Korea. I stayed a couple of nights at the camp back there, and the dogs have got to know me, and now I think they like me and they're leading me to Pogeby. It's nice to have some company out here. Down to -40 now, and it's just very slow and painful to do anything really. Starting to get really sketchy out here. The sound of the ice has this very metallic spring-like sound to it. It doesn't sound very thick at all, and the closer I get to the land in the north, the more I see these patches where the ice sheets have broken open and sea has come in and then frozen, and at the moment I'm skirting around them, but the problem is I don't know how to read them at all, so it's a little bit scary at the moment. I'm not going to make it to the other side today, so I'm going to have to spend another night out on the ice. It's now 10 to 6. And I really need to start setting up camp now because it gets really, really fucking cold, and it makes it much more difficult for me to cook. So I'm just going to try and find a patch that looks reasonable and hope for the best. I've almost made it, and I'm really happy about that. I spent 3 days out on the ice sheets, and I can tell you this is not a place you want to be out any longer than is absolutely necessary. As I get further closer to the points of the Tatar Strait, the pressure from the currents is crushing the ice and creating these patches of frozen sea that look pretty thin, and I'm doing a lot of veering around, trying to stay on the thicker stuff, at least what I think is thicker. Last night when I was camping, it was dead silence, but every now and then I heard this thud and then this kind of crack sound, and I tell you, that was absolutely spooky. It was probably one of the scariest nights I've had. So very happy to be on land very shortly. This is it, the Tatar Strait dividing Sakhalin Islands from mainland Russia. And it's the crossing that I've been thinking about for at least 5 months. And there's a snowmobile track that runs across it from Pogorby to Lazareth on the other side of the strait, and it looks like it's got plenty of traffic, so I think I can actually cycle on this. Anyway, I think I'll start heading across and camp out in the middle of the strait tonight. I've made it across the Tatar Strait and now I'm on mainland Russia, and I'm just going to have to start heading south to Vladivostok. I've got here with 10 fingers and 10 toes, and it was looking doubtful for a while, but I think the hardest part of this section has now been done. Very, very happy.